IGN's Rewind Theater, brought to you by Animation Domination High Def. Premieres Saturday, July 27th, 11:10 Central on Fox.
What's up, Xbox friends? I'm Ryan McCaffrey, joined, as almost always, by my good friend and colleague, Mitchell Dyer.
Hello.
And Mitch, you, of course, and I, we both saw Dead Rising 3 at E3 this year, and I quite liked it.
Indeed.
Internet was a little mixed on it. Some people are not liking the sort of darker, grayer, more Call of Duty-type generic shooter tone.
It seemed to lose a lot about what made Dead Rising
special.
special.
So here we have a new documentary-ish thingy of sorts. But it's mostly gameplay, and that's why we're here, rewinding it. Which actually, I think, I watched this and went, boy, they should have just showed this to begin with.
They probably should have, yeah. It shows a lot about what the spirit of the series is, shows you a lot of like great new mechanics, all that good stuff that we would like to have known in the first place.
Yeah, there's plenty going on here. So we'll go ahead and back up.
Let's do it.
To the beginning of the piece. And we'll start at the 12-second mark. I'm going to go back right to this sequence. This here is our good old friend, the sledge saw from E3.
Indeed, we saw that.
And what I like about this...
is the disgusting violence that it enables.
Well, look at this. I'm not going to say that you can only do this on next gen, because I'm sure you could pull this off on 360 if you wanted to. But look at the rib cage going on there.
Look at that gore detail.
How can you not love that?
God, that's gross.
And then, so by the way, so Mitch, I'm going to put you right on the spot. How many zombies are in that scene?
755,000.
That is exactly correct.
Nailed
I don't
it.
know how you knew
that.
Nailed it. But
it's a lot.
Right here.
Look at this. This is so awesome. It's like Wolverine claws, but like Gatling guns.
Wolverine claws, but guns.
It's a Tommy gun. Look at the magazine is on top, and he's bolted them all together with a steel floor paneling.
I don't even know how you make this in the game.
I don't even care. It's amazing.
But see, so already we're seeing the cheeky, fun spirit of Dead Rising that we really didn't see in the game's reveal at E3.
What else we got here?
And if we move ahead...
God, I love it.
Right, let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, right there. So I actually did a count. You've got over 24 just in this, what is by this game standards, a very small scene. Over 24 zombies right there.
And they don't just throw them willy-nilly at you, right? Like, it's not like, oh, this is a car chase sequence, so there's a lot that you're driving away. No, like, that's a dynamic amount of zombies that just happen to be there.
Right. Now, if we go back again... Mitch, maybe you can help me out, because what is this?
So
it's obviously a grenade launcher of some kind, but I can't figure out
what the pieces are.
Yeah, what the pieces are. There's a rotating barrel there at the bottom.
Okay.
But beyond that, I mean, like a metal pipe, maybe, sort of anchoring the whole thing together.
Right, like a plumbing tube. Or
yeah,
something
some
like that,
sort of like the bottom of a sink.
Yeah. And then I thought that was a fire extinguisher, but it's an explosive canister.
Yeah, it looks like a
like CO2 or something.
Exactly, but it is very cool. Look how many zombies are about to get blown up right now.
That's a lot.
That's again probably at least a couple dozen.
Yeah.
Boom, there they go.
And that's one of the most impressive things about this game is the amount of stuff going on screen.
And that's a signature of the series.
Yes,
a
absolutely.
staple for sure.
On 360 it was impressive when there were 10 zombies, and now
true.
This is next gen stuff.
This, if you've played any video game ever, you are comfortably aware that this is a SAW squad automatic weapon. They can put into good use. Right there.
Again, just showing off the number of them.
Look at that.
That's frightening, right?
So we're gonna give our video editors an aneurysm and just make them count.
Yeah,
we'll do a running count.
Yeah, great.
No,
you can go back to the start of this rewind and count every single zombie.
they're gonna quit before that happens. But I mean, it's a pretty simple pistol with a what appears to be a flashlight.
Yeah, he's taped a flashlight underneath.
Very, very.
You get a better look at that later in the trailer as well. They're just kind of hanging out, describing all the stuff in this.
I like that they probably filmed this on the Capcom Vancouver rooftop.
See, I thought it was L.A. I'm thinking maybe they filmed this at E3.
You think so? It's possible. It just it looks too calm to be L.A., doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm starting to dig the.
Here's our buddy. That's our new hero, by the way, Nick Ramos.
Nick Ramos.
It has been confirmed, by the way, that Chuck Green will make an appearance.
Oh, good.
Our friend from Dead Rising 2, the hero from Dead Rising 2. Nick is a former auto mechanic before the zombie apocalypse happened.
He kept the coveralls.
Yeah, why not? They're very utilitarian.
I like that not only are there different zombie types, which they're showing here, like the police officer who's still got a gun, but every zombie seems to look different than the last.
Yes. And then if we go back here, too, by the way, so this scene where it's this, it's Nick with a couple people going, and the guy's going, oh, my God, it's like it knows what it used to be.
Yeah.
So survivors. You will be rescuing and escorting survivors here. So another Dead Rising staple.
I wonder if they're going to kind of humanize them a little more and make them more of a consistent role.
I would
rather
think
than just generic people that you find and escort and never see again.
Look at this.
Yeah, right. This is a great
super
plan.
soaker.
I love the physics on the tables here. This football guy just running through, and that's not how physics
just
work.
explode. The desk just boom.
It's great. That makes him terrifying, though. It's great. Trying to see if there's anything on that periodic table. That's a joke, but I think it's just a periodic
Yeah, I tried
table.
to look at the bulletin board, and there was a teacher's name on it. If we go back to, I don't know if we can quite get a good frame for it, but there's missed something there on the left.
Surely a crucial character.
I like, by the way, that Super Soakers were a big thing when I was a kid in like the late 80s, early 90s, and they have endured. Super Soakers are still
They're never
a thing.
going away.
I wonder if it's supposed to be Lawrence Taylor. He's wearing Lawrence Taylor's jersey number, and he's a raging psychopathic football player.
Right.
Coincidence? I'm not sure. Maybe an Easter egg for all you LT fans out there.
I don't know what a football is. This is a great enemy type, though. You're just kind of bashing your
face
yeah,
it's fantastic.
Oh,
check out. Here's an Easter egg. You remember Dead Rising 2 Chuck's jacket?
Yeah.
Ijik Racing. Which is Keiji spelled backwards. Keiji Inafune, the creator of Dead Rising. So it's they're even though Inafune has of course since left the company, they're keeping homage to him there with the
that was
Ijik
on Chuck's racing jacket, right?
Exactly. It was his yellow signature jacket.
Cute.
Across the middle
Gotta
of it.
Keep that cannon intact.
That's right.
Vicious.
Look at this. Gotta love that. Stick the firework.
Yeah.
Right into his mouth, and then let's again. How many? That's probably.
Ryan's going back. He's scrubbing back. Oh my God.
How many zombies? That's again.
It's like 20.
A dozen more. 2 dozen. We're going to see some even more higher scale zombie destruction here in just a minute. So you think this is LA, huh? Not that it really super matters.
I don't know.
Let's go back to the.
I was talking to our video guy James, who's from LA, and he asked if that was Vancouver, and I think, to my memory, Vancouver looks a lot more modern than this.
Well, all right. Well, it doesn't matter for the game.
No, not at all.
Tell us in the comments if you can recognize
what city
that
is that?
You can actually just distract them by just yelling out in the room, which is actually pretty funny.
Looking for
That's kind of neat. You can just yell at them
feature.
with it's a goofy little feature, but you can do it.
How they can see and hear, and actually use some of this really cool real-time lighting as some of the things that they.
This is a great touch. I like this.
Oh yeah, using the flares as a distraction. Fantastic, love it.
The demo we saw
right there.
They used it, and this is where it became of the flare.
That's easily. I'm gonna guess 3 dozen zombies,
sure.
like 30 plus.
It's a safe bet.
I know a dozen's 12, by the way. I'm just saying.
I'm with you.
36. That's a lot of zombies.
I mean, if you think about the processing power that's going on right now, like they are breaking into multiple pieces. There's a car that explodes, the particle effects, the city's all there. There's no loading. This is crazy.
It is.
They must be using the cloud.
Dead Rising 3 is all about improvisational gameplay.
So what I want to know is the
love
ball.
this so much.
Is the ball explosive? Like is it loaded
I think what he
with
does
something?
is he hits the open sign.
Yeah.
Which I thought he was actually just going to hit this through to open the window. No, he hits the open sign and it bounces, and I wonder if that's a trigger for something. Maybe he wired something up. I
guess, yeah. Maybe it's the end of a mission. Lamborghini Gallardo clone here, which is always great. I love that it's covered in blood. I could probably do this all day. Yeah.
I love that he basically stands straight up in midair after getting hit. Whoop,
Or you can put on a banana hammock and decapitate zombies online with your buddy if you want.
Hope you haven't just eaten lunch. Xbox One, now with the power to depict a man's happy trail.
Great.
Yeah, that just happened. You can't unsee that. Congratulations.
Ryan spent a long time analyzing this trailer before we got here. What is this axe attached to? What makes up that axe?
It's tough to tell. It's a I don't know if it's
I can't tell what that is.
Some sort of
weird contraption pieced together there.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like I don't think it's a gardening tool, but I could be wrong.
Let us know in the comments.
It's very odd piece of equipment there. Maybe I shouldn't use the word equipment
Womp
in this
womp.
particular scene. Let's just move on, shall we?
Get attacked by a zombie and
Just awkwardly exit the scene.
And moving on.
and little fingernails.
You slice them up, cut them up, chop their arms off, chop their heads off.
Nail gun.
I dig it. Not how you kill zombies, by the way.
Yeah, you got to go for the head.
Perhaps it doesn't.
This is cool.
This
I
is
mean,
by far the best thing in the whole trailer.
Look at this. It's a bunch of zombies in a
Powerbombing a
gym.
zombie.
Bunch of zombies in a gym, and yes, we're gonna just play with them.
Yeah.
They're just playthings.
I mean, this is totally emblematic of what these games are about, right here.
Big world filled with zombies. You got to run around and scavenge. Find some
Look at that. You've rigged a flaming sword.
I didn't even notice that when I watched this trailer. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yes, on a fireman.
Ironic.
For extra irony.
Yeah. I guess in the Chinatown district of the city, judging from the sign there. Or...
I can't read foreign languages.
Dude, I need explosive. There's too many zombies. Anything and everything is a weapon.
What now?
So this
Mitch,
is a bear
explain
with
this scene
machine
to me.
gun strapped to it, and I love it very much.
Look at this. It's like Scarface, only with a stuffed teddy bear and not enough cocaine.
That real-time damage on that zombie's head is really gross. Like, if you go back before he hits it.
Oh,
even
and
before
now,
that,
and
like-
then it's gone?
Well, yeah, but even like a little bit before, he busts part of his head open on the first hit, and it's really gross. You can see his brains all there.
Oh, yeah, there
Like,
you
he's
go.
good
That's-
now.
So stage 1,
He clocks him, and the brains are exposed. It's really gross.
stage 2, and stage
Like, he was already dead. That zombie did
there
not
it goes,
need that
by
last
the
hit.
way.
Yep.
It's gone now. But again, using a guitar as a weapon, we've seen this in other Dead
Yeah.
Risings. But again, we're getting into the spirit of the game now.
I feel like this video must definitely be a response to everyone's response to the game.
I agree.
Where it was like, oh, what are you doing? And here they're saying, no, don't worry, we get it.
So, and we saw that at E3,
Yep,
throwing the
throwing the
sledge
device.
saw. So that is Dead Rising 3, a game that I've been high on, and I believe that my enthusiasm will be rewarded. This is a day one
Indeed.
launch title for
Yes.
Xbox One. For more on Dead Rising 3, they're already in the right place, which is where, Mitch?
IGN.com.